Okay, we'll continue from here onwards. A trade area is nothing but it is a geographic area that generates the majority of the customers for the store. Basically, before analyzing an area or a site, they will do a trade area analysis, which are all the factors which go into analyzing a particular area in terms of all the factors which are given here. This is just an example of for selecting a shopping center, but it applies to selection of any kind of store also. And we have just looked at some of the factors earlier. So like a reputation giving you an idea of a trade area analysis. A primary trade area which covers majority of the store customers, secondary, tertiary divisions are given even from an perspective of the retail managers who would try to decide upon where the store is going to be located. Uh, you'll get a better understanding of trade area when you look at an example towards the end. I'll give you an example how trade area analysis is done for different kinds of products that are sold for different kinds of store. It will be much more apparent and much more clearer. We'll just look at the next primary topic. We looked at factors which affect selection of a store or establishment. Now we look at how to go about choosing a retail site location. Step one, you identify the market in which to locate the store. When I say market, it could be city, it could be the area, and certain questions that will come to a retail manager's mind. Okay, how old is my company? How many similar businesses are there in this location? What are the new locations supposed to provide? New products or new market? How, like if I'm a big store, let's say HUL, if I'm getting into a new area or new market, should I continue with the same chain that I have, or should I come up with a new chain of products or newly launched products? How far is the competitive location from the company's prospective location? Some of the questions. The other questions that you would ask are based on the factors. We looked at all the factors. That could be your further questions. So identifying the market is nothing but the same set of factors. You decide and you identify. You evaluate the demand and supply within that market. Basically, you're trying to see the market potential of that particular area which you have tried to identify. The demographic features of the population, similar things that we saw earlier, and demography could be in many things that we look at in terms of. It feels like I'm repeating it again and again. The income level of the people, and in terms of other things in demographics. I keep trying to repeat myself. The profession of what people and what kind of profession people do, what kind of age groups, the religion, lifestyle, etc., etc. The characteristics of the households in that area, whether about the income and distribution, the competition and compatibility. Again, a gift shop, an example given here, whether I want to have a gift shop near a departmental store, near a theater or restaurant, uh, depending upon the kind of people who enter a theater or a you have seen this. You see the small things around a theater, around outside. You see different kind of kiosks and kiosk or different kind of smaller gift shop. I see this example of a gift shop outside a food court in uh, Forum Mall. You have Archie's as a gift shop, which is just outside the food court. So you know people will come to the food court. A lot of people come to the food court, and people have different ways of coming in, um, mm, coming to the food court and doing different things. Like you basically come there to eat. You just want to hang out with friends, or you just want to catch up with your boyfriend or your girlfriend, or if you want to celebrate someone's birthday. That point comes in here. If you want to celebrate someone's birthday, not if you, there is a dedicated place given even in Forum Mall, a smaller area where you can celebrate your birthday, and the people out there will help you out. They'll basically help you setting up the space, the candles, and all of that. They do that for you. The employees in Forum Mall. So, what better way if you want to gift a card, if you want to gift a small kind of a memento to the person whose birthday it is, and why not basically buy something from that gift shop? So Archie is very well planned site, and they just thought, why not here? Number one, we are in a shopping mall where people can come and just purchase. But number two, why not outside the food court? That's a very good idea because people coming in food court, you have a lot of traffic. Convenient because anyways you go to the food court to eat something. Even if you're shopping somewhere down and you are tired, you want to just have some coffee, you just want to have some drinks, you just come on top and you realize, okay, oh, in 3 or 4 days down the line, I have my friend's birthday coming up, and you just purchase something. A very good location to set up. And the best example is Archie's. Laws and regulations, store hours. Yes, you get tied down with store hours when it's a mall. You have to stick to their specific store hour timings. If you are located somewhere outside, you do have the freedom and flexibility to stretch it a little bit, of course, based on the cutoff time even given by the government. You cannot go beyond 11 p.m. or beyond 10 p.m. Depending on what kind of a store you are. If you are basically a restaurant, then you have to close it down by so and so time. And if you are a bar or something, a restriction is even more stricter. You have to close it down by depending on which area you are. Whether you are in Bangalore, lesser restrictions. If you are in Goa, you can go up. They've allowed you to go up to 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. depending. Area analysis. Let's look at this. The area that generates majority of customers to the store. So the first 2 points: identify the market, evaluate the market potential. It's just the steps, if you recollect, are more like selecting a product. Identify the product, evaluate the product. It's just like that. You have a lot of alternatives. Now you select the most attractive sites from the alternatives. You have a list of alternatives. Based on, you might have tried to weigh those alternatives based on the traffic, based on the accessibility of the market, based on multiple parameters that you looked again. So it's more like a repetition of parameters kind of gets cemented into your brain right now. Public transport, local train connections reach the market, number of types of stores in the area, the amenities available, free ample parking to buy or lease, product mix offered, supermarket near a residential area. All of this basically identify the most attractive site from the alternative, and finally you select the best site. That's it. Simple steps involved in choosing a retail site location, and each of these steps you can write. You can just explode this point and write about it. And even when you're writing select the best site available, you can basically even write further why did the person choose the best site. A retail manager can justify, he has to justify, why did I choose that? Because XYZ. From the among alternatives, this had larger traffic. This will give the rental is lesser. I think I would prefer to go with leasing because that is better as compared to rental. I would rather choose to sell these products because this is the kind of demographics and the demand potential or the market potential of this particular area and these kind of customers in this area. I've done my market research. So even when you select the best site, you have a justification to that. Of course, there's a fifth step that I would add to this is uh, post selection. What is the next thing you do is feedback and evaluation again. Evaluate whether you're going in the right directions after 6 months, after a year, looking at the kind of profit and conversions that you're generating. So levels of location decision steps, more of a summary for you. Select the area or the city. Select the city, okay, on top. Select the area within the city and finally select the site. And the factors in column 2 is all that is required when you do selection of site or area. A summarization, we've seen much more than this when we have looked at the individual sites. Okay, so I'll go to the next slide. Evaluating a site for locating a retail store. Again, because I mentioned about the point of evaluation, primary four things are given here: site characteristics, trading area characteristics, what are the potential sales I can make, and the target consumers that I'm looking at. Simple. Four main characteristics. And when I look at character site, multiple factors under that. I can explode it. When I look at trading area, I can give multiple factors under it. Estimated potential sales that can be generated, again further. Target market, again I split it in terms of demographics. Just kind of uh, summarizing it. Traffic flow, Okay, not necessary to look at this. It's just given as an example. If I have too much of traffic in an area, I know, and I'm not talking traffic in terms of customers. I'm talking traffic in terms of the real amount of traffic. Yeah, that point. Traffic is good for convenience retailers. You know what is convenience? Small kirana stores selling a lot of FMCG products or daily products that you need, but not necessary for destination retailers. Destination retailers, we do not have much here. It's more like large scale furniture shops. You are ready to travel. Okay, let's say you want to purchase, you want to design the interior of your house, and you want to purchase furniture. You don't see furniture stores everywhere. You'll have, because they are big stores, they'll only be located at certain places, and you are ready to travel to those places because you want furnitures. They'll have large scale go down, large scale go down, because they are located at a very far off place. Destination retailers will not have a lot of vehicular traffic coming there, but you are ready to travel all the way there because you want to purchase it. So that's fine. Factors affecting the size of the trade area. Now, trade area, this is just to give you an example of trade area. An example of furniture store, gas station. Now, every time you look at Mangalore city, a gas station is located every 5 miles, not really 5 miles. Within every 2-3 kilometers, also you have uh, a gas station. So if I'm a smaller store and I want to have a store within the gas station, I know that is also something I can have. But the trade area for furniture is much larger than, so trade area is more like, this is what trade area is. The size, every 50 miles or every 10 kilometers or 50-20 kilometers, if I have to talk in terms of 20 kilometers, not look at miles, this is maybe for abroad. But in India, we have larger population and people are located at much more closer area. The right word is the density of population is higher in India as compared to abroad places. This is not required for us. Okay, thank you so much.